What if I told you that something extraordinary is happening right now and most of the world is completely unaware? A shift so profound that it is altering the very fabric of reality. Channelers and spiritual messengers across the world are receiving the same urgent message: humanity is undergoing a massive transformation, and it has already begun. Whether we see it or not, forces beyond our understanding are shaping a new reality. Calling each of us to awaken. In this video, we will explore the stunning message received by Amanda Bennett, the signs of this shift and what it means for the future of humanity. The awakening has already begun across the planet. People are waking up with a strange sense of urgency, as if something deep within them is stirring. This isn't just personal transformation, it's a collective of awakening. Many describe feeling disconnected from their old selves, drawn toward higher truths, deeper intuition, and an awareness of energies they never noticed before. It is as if a veil is lifting, revealing the hidden mechanics of reality. For centuries, humanity has been trapped in a dense vibration focused on survival, power, and control. But now an unseen force is activating conscious. On a mass scale, people are questioning old beliefs, sensing new possibilities, and experiencing profound shifts in perception. This is not random. It is a cosmic event that has been predicted by ancient civilizations and spiritual guides for millennia. As this awakening accelerates, many are noticing synchronistic events, repeating numbers, dreams that feel more like memories, and unexplainable inner knowing. These are signals that the mind is tuning into a higher frequency of consciousness. The more one listens, the more guidance becomes available, but with awakening comes discomfort. Old patterns and past wounds are rising to the surface, demanding to be healed. This is why so many are experiencing emotional upheavals, sudden life changes, and existential questioning. It is not a sign of something going wrong, it is a sign of deep, profound spiritual evolution. The shift has already begun, and those who embrace it will experience reality in ways never before imagined. Those who resist it may find themselves struggling to hold on to a world that no longer exists. The question is, are you ready to step into this new reality? Who are the channelers understanding their role throughout history? Certain individuals have been able to tap into higher dimensions of consciousness, receiving information beyond the limitations of the physical world. These individuals, known as channelers, act as bridges between the seen and unseen realms. But what exactly is channeling, and why is it becoming more important now than ever before? Channelers receive messages from higher dimensional beings, spiritual guides, or even collective consciousness itself. They do not invent these messages. They translate energy into words, visions, and emotions that humans can understand. Some receive information through automatic writing, while others experience vivid downloads during meditation or altered states of consciousness. Amanda Bennett's message is one of many that echo the same truth. Humanity is in the midst of a great shift. Her transmissions come from a source beyond our three-dimensional reality, offering insight, warnings, and guidance for those who are ready to listen. Many skeptics dismiss channeling as imagination, but what if it is something far more profound? Ancient texts and sacred traditions across cultures describe seers, prophets, and sages who were able to communicate with divine realms. The difference today is that channeling is no longer limited to a few chosen ones. It is an ability that is awakening within many. As human consciousness expands, more people will find themselves naturally tuning into these music messages, the hidden energy waves reshaping Earth unseen to the human eye. The Earth is being bathed in high frequency energy waves that are fundamentally altering our reality. These waves come from cosmic sources, solar flares, galactic pulses, and energetic alignments that affect not just the planet, but human consciousness itself. Scientists have already detected unusual shifts in Earth's electromagnetic field, yet most of the world remains unaware of the profound implications. Channelers and spiritual guides warn that these energetic upgrades are rewiring our bodies and minds, preparing us for the next stage of evolution. Many people report experiencing unusual fatigue, ringing in the ears, spontaneous emotional releases, and a heightened sensitivity to their surroundings. These are not random occurrences. They are symptoms of the body adjusting to a new vibrational state. The energy waves are also amplifying thoughts and emotions, making it crucial to focus on positivity, gratitude, and conscious awareness. What once took years to manifest now happens in a matter of weeks or even days. This is why many feel as if time itself is accelerating. It's not not just perception, it's reality, shifting into a new state of being. In ancient times, civilizations aligned their spiritual practices with these cosmic cycles, using them to expand consciousness and unlock new levels of wisdom. But in modern society, people are disconnected from these natural rhythms, unaware that their bodies are responding to forces beyond their understanding. As these energy waves intensify, the veil between ions is thinning. More people will experience psychic phenomena, spontaneous awakenings, and a stronger connection to their soul's purpose. Those who resist these changes may feel overwhelmed, confused, or disconnected. The key is to surrender to flow with these energies rather than against them. The Great Purge, releasing what no longer serves us change, is never easy. And right now, the world is undergoing one of the most significant purges in human history. Everything that is misaligned with the new frequency is being exposed, uprooted, and cleared away. This is why so many people feel as if their lives are falling apart. In truth, they are falling into place. Emotional wounds, unresolved trauma, and old belief systems are surfacing at an accelerated rate. The universe is forcing individuals to confront what they have ignored for years, even lifetimes. Relationships are breaking down, career paths are shifting, and deep seated fears are rising to be healed. This is not punishment, it is preparation globally. We see this purge reflected in political turmoil, social unrest, and the collapse of outdated systems. Corruption, deceit, and manipulation are being exposed on a massive scale because they cannot exist in the higher vibrations of the coming reality. The old world is crumbling because it was built on a foundation of control, and control is the opposite of spiritual freedom for those experiencing this. Purge the message is clear, let go. Surrender the need to control, to hold on to what is no longer serving your soul. Trust that whatever is leaving your life is making space for something greater. You are not losing yourself. You are shedding the illusions that kept you from seeing your true self. The call to higher consciousness, what this means for you for centuries, humanity has been conditioned to believe that reality is something fixed, unchangeable, governed by external forces. But the truth that is now being revealed is far more profound. We are not just observers of reality, we are co creators of it. The call to higher consciousness is an invitation to step into our true nature as powerful beings of light and energy. This awakening is not happening in a single moment, it is unfolding in stages. At first, many feel a deep sense of unease as if something is missing in their lives. They begin questioning everything they were taught about society, relationships, religion, and even themselves. As they seek answers, they start encountering new information, new insights, and new ways of thinking that challenge the old paradigm. The next stage is activation. This is when people start experiencing vivid dreams, heightened intuition, and a connection to something greater than themselves. They begin to notice synchronicities, moments of divine timing, and an undeniable feeling that they are being guided. Many describe this phase as stepping into a higher awareness where their thoughts and emotions suddenly carry more power. But this journey requires more than just awakening. It requires action to live in higher consciousness means to take responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and energy. It means aligning with love, truth, and authenticity rather than fear, judgment, or limitation. The more one embraces this way of being, the easier it becomes to navigate life with clarity, peace, and purpose. This is the moment humanity has been waiting for. The call to higher consciousness is not for a select few, it is for everyone who is ready. The only question is, will you answer the call? The timeline split. Are we creating two different realities? One of the most profound messages from channelers and spiritual guides is that humanity is experiencing a timeline split, a divergence between two very different realities. Some are choosing the path of awakening, stepping into higher consciousness, while others remain anchored in fear, division, and the old paradigm. Think of reality like a radio station. The frequency you tune into determines the experience you receive. Those who embrace love, unity, and higher awareness will find themselves moving into a new earth reality where possibilities expand, synchronicities increase, and manifestation becomes effortless. Those who resist holding on to outdated beliefs and fear based thinking will remain in the old world of limitation and struggle. This is not about judgment or separation, It is about energetic alignment. The world you experience will be a reflection of your internal state. As the frequencies of Earth continue to rise, the gap between these two realities will become more apparent. Some will experience profound spiritual breakthroughs. While others may feel like everything is falling apart, we are already seeing this division play out in global events. Some people feel hopeful, sensing an era of transformation and enlightenment on the horizon. Others feel overwhelmed, trapped in chaos and confusion. The truth is, both realities exist simultaneously, but it is up to each individual to decide which path they walk. The most important realization is that this choice is not made by words, but by actions and energy. Are you living from a place of love, expansion, and trust, or are you operating from fear, doubt, and resistance? The timeline you align with is the real IT you will experience. The shift is already happening. Which world will you choose? The role of galactic beings in humanity's evolution. Many spiritual messages, including those from Amanda Bennett, speak of higher dimensional beings assisting humanity during this shift. These beings, often referred to as guides, light beings, or star nations, have been watching over Earth for thousands of years. But why are they so invested in our evolution? Earth is not just a planet, it is a conscious being undergoing a transformation. Humanity's awakening is part of a much larger cosmic plan, one that extends beyond our world into the vast network of universal intelligence. These galactic beings are here to ensure that this transition happens smoothly, offering guidance, wisdom, and energetic support. Many who are awakening report seeing or sensing these beings in meditation dreams or even in physical encounters. They communicate through symbols, telepathy, and feelings of deep peace and love. They remind us that we are not alone, that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. But their assistance is not about saving us. It is about helping us remember our own power. They cannot interfere with free will, but they can offer knowledge to those who are ready to receive it by tuning into their guidance. Whether through meditation, intuition, or channeling, we can begin to access higher wisdom that accelerates our own evolution, the return of forgotten abilities. Awakening the divine self as the Earth's frequency rises sub as our potential. The human mind and body are capable of much more than we have been taught, and many are now reawakening abilities that have long been dormant. Ancient civilizations understood that human beings once possessed abilities such as telepathy, energy healing, and enhanced intuition. These were not supernatural gifts, but natural abilities that faded as humanity became disconnected from its spiritual nature. However, as the shift accelerates, people are beginning to notice strange and powerful experiences. Some are experiencing instant manifestations, thinking of something and seeing it appear in their lives within hours or days. Others are finding that their intuitive senses are heightened, allowing them to read people's energy or receive information without logical explanation. There are even reports of individuals healing themselves and others simply by working with energy and intention. This is not fantasy, it is conscious evolution. Science. Science is beginning to confirm that the human brain has untapped potential, and studies in quantum physics suggest that reality is shaped by consciousness. This means that as we raise our awareness, we naturally reclaim abilities that once seemed impossible. These forgotten abilities are not just for a select few, they are available to anyone willing to expand their consciousness. The key is belief. If you believe you are limited, you will be. But if you open your mind to the possibility that you are far more powerful than you were told, you will begin to experience it firsthand. The power of manifestation in the new energy field, as the Earth's frequency shifts, the laws of reality, as we once knew them, are also changing. One of the most profound realizations emerging from this transformation is that manifestation is accelerating. What we think, feel, and focus on is materializing faster than ever before. This is because the energetic field of the planet is becoming more aligned with conscious creation, allowing individuals to shape their experiences in ways that once seemed impossible in the past. Manifestation often required years of effort, visualization, and repetition before results appeared. Now, many people are finding that their desire, whether thoughts, emotions, or even passing wishes, are showing up almost instantly. This is because the collective energy is rising, making vibrational alignment the key to rapid manifestation. If you cold fear, doubt, or negativity, you will attract more of it. But if you hold gratitude, love, and abundance, your external world will begin to mirror those states. Amanda Bennett's message reinforces the idea that our thoughts are no longer passive. They are active forces in shaping reality. The unseen realms are responding in real time, meaning that those who practice conscious manifestation can unlock incredible synchronicities, opportunities, and personal transformation. This is not magic. It is the energetic science of a universe governed by frequency and vibration. However, manifestation in this new energy field comes with responsibility and lower vibrations. People could operate from fear and scarcity without seeing immediate consequences. But in this new reality, what you put out returns swiftly. If you hold on to limiting beliefs, they will manifest as obstacles. If you doubt yourself, that doubt will become externalized. Therefore, the shift calls for greater self awareness, discipline, and emotional mastery, the importance of emotional frequency aligning with the shift. Everything in the universe operates on vibration and frequency, just as music has different notes, and radio stations have different frequencies. Human emotions also emit energetic signals that influence the reality we experience in this time of rapid transformation. Understanding the power of emotional frequency is more important than ever. One of the most significant insights coming from channelers and spiritual guides is that emotions are not just feelings. They are vibrational codes that interact with the universe when we operate in emotions like joy, love, gratitude, and peace. We align with higher energies, making it easier to manifest, heal, and navigate life effortlessly. Conversely, when we dwell in fear, anger, resentment, or guilt, we attract experiences that reinforce those emotions. Amanda Bennett's message reminds us that humanity is now entering an era where emotional mastery is key. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, it means understanding them, processing them, and choosing higher states of being whenever possible. Spiritual guides often emphasize that one's external world is a reflection of their internal state. If chaos surrounds you, it is a call to look inward and shift your energy. First signs that you are already connected to the shift, many people feel as though something within them is changing, yet they struggle to put it into words. If you have been feeling different lately, questioning reality, or experiencing heightened intuition, chances are you are already deeply connected to this shift. One of the most common signs of connection to the new energy is increased synchronicities. Have you been seeing repeating numbers like 1111 333 or 777? These sequences are not coincidences. They are vibrational messages from the universe confirming that you are on the right path. Another major indicator is hand sensitivity. Many people are finding that they can no longer tolerate certain environments, foods, or relationships that drain their energy. This is because as your frequency rises, you naturally shed anything that no longer resonates with your new vibration. A third sign is the feeling of time speeding up or becoming distorted. Some days may feel like they pass in an instant, while others drag endlessly. This is because the energy of the planet is shifting, altering our perception of linear time. Many report having lucid dreams, deja vu experiences, or even moments of telepathic connection with others. The collapse of the old paradigm. Why chaos is necessary? It is no secret that the world seems to be in turmoil. Political systems are unstable, economies are shifting, and long-standing institutions are being challenged. But what if this is not destruction, but rebirth? Many spiritual teachers and channelers explain that before something new can be built, the old must collapse. Humanity has spent centuries trapped in structures based on fear, control, and illusion. These systems, whether in politics, media, education, or finance, were built on the belief that power belongs to the few while the many remain asleep. But as people awaken, they are beginning to question these structures, dismantling the illusion of separation and limitation. We are witnessing a collective purge. Corruption is being exposed. Old ways of thinking are being challenged, and many are experiencing a sense of instability. While this can feel overwhelming, it is actually a sign that the old paradigm can no longer sustain itself. A system built on deception cannot survive in the frequency of truth. This collapse is not something to fear. Instead, it is something to navigate with awareness. Those who cling to the old world will struggle feeling as though everything is slipping away. But those who embrace the change will see beyond the destruction and into the birth of something new. Understanding this helps us shift from fear to empowerment. We are not victims of this change, we are co creators of it. The more people hold the vision of a harmonious, awakened world, the faster that reality will manifest. We are not just witnessing history, we are making it the universal message. Trust the process and surrender. One of the most profound teachings from channelers and spiritual guides is the power of surrender in a world that teaches us to control everything: our future, our success, even our emotions. The greatest lesson of this shift is to trust the process and allow the universe to guide us. Many people feel an increasing sense of uncertainty, as if they are walking into the unknown without a clear map. This is because the old structures are dissolving and the new has not fully formed yet. It is natural to feel moments of fear or hesitation, but the key is to remember that this transition is not meant to be controlled, is meant to be experienced. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means letting go of resistance and opening yourself to divine guidance when we stop forcing things to happen and instead allow the flow of life to lead us. We find that opportunities, answers, and solutions arrive effortlessly. We begin to notice synchronicities, receive intuitive nudges, and feel a deep inner knowing that we are on the right path. One of the biggest challenges during this shift is releasing attachment to outcomes. The universe may have something greater in store for you than you ever imagined, but if you are too fixated on a specific plan, you may miss it. Learning to trust that everything is unfolding for your highest good, even when it doesn't seem like it, is the ultimate act of faith. So, how do we surrender? We begin by practicing stillness, mindfulness, and deep listening. We remind ourselves daily that we are part of something much bigger than our human minds can comprehend. And most importantly, we choose to embrace change not as something to fear, but as a sacred invitation to evolve the new earth, what awaits those who embrace the shift. There is a reason why so many spiritual messages speak of a new earth. It is not a physical place that we travel to, it is a state of being, a frequency that we align with. As more people step into higher consciousness, the energy of the planet shifts, creating a reality that is no longer based on fear, division, and struggle, but on unity, love, and limitless possibility. Imagine a world where humanity no longer operates from a mindset of scarcity and survival, but from cooperation and abundance. A world where technology and nature coexist harmoniously, where healing is understood at an energetic level, and where knowledge is not withheld but freely shared. This is not a fantasy, it is the reality that is being created right now by those who choose to align with it. This new earth is already forming, and those who are tuning into these frequencies are beginning to experience glimpses of it. They find themselves attracting higher vibrational people, feeling more connected to nature, experiencing deeper intuition, and living with a profound sense of purpose. This is not accidental. It is the direct result of aligning with the new energy, however. Not everyone will choose this path. Some will remain in the old paradigm, resisting change and clinging to the structures that are crumbling. But for those who are ready, the invitation is clear. Step forward, embrace the unknown, and become a co creator of this new reality. The new earth is not something that will happen one day, it is happening now. The question is, are you willing to step into it? How to navigate this shift with ease and grace? With so much change happening at an accelerated rate, it's essential to have spiritual tools that help us navigate this shift. With clarity, peace, and grace, many people are experiencing energetic overload, emotional turbulence, and even physical symptoms as their bodies adjust to the new frequencies. Learning how to move through this transition smoothly will make all the difference. The first step is grounding the more energy we receive from higher dimensions. The more important it becomes to stay rooted in the present moment. Practices like walking barefoot on the earth, spending time in nature, and mindful breathing help stabilize the energy body, preventing overwhelm. The second step is emotional purification. Old wounds, traumas, and limiting beliefs are rising to the surface to be released. Instead of resisting them, we must acknowledge, process, and let go. Shadow work, journaling, and energy healing can assist in clearing out stagnant emotions that no longer serve us. The third step is strengthening intuition as the shift accelerates, our guidance system is becoming more accurate. The more we trust our intuition, the easier it will be to navigate this transformation meditation. Listening to gut instincts and practicing discernment help us stay aligned with our highest path. The closing message: this is just the beginning. Although the changes we are witnessing may feel overwhelming at times, it is important to remember this is not the end. It is a new beginning. Humanity is stepping into a new era, and while the transition may be challenging, it is leading us to a reality that is far more aligned with our true nature. The most powerful thing we can do during this time is stay centered, stay aware, and stay open. Those who choose fear will experience a world of resistance. Those who choose love will experience a world of expansion. The choice is always is ours. This shift is not something happening to us, it is something happening through US. Each of us is a key player in this transformation, and the more we align with our highest truth, the smoother this transition will be. The question is not whether the world is changing. The question is, how will you choose to change with it?